hour ago, about an hour ago, another earthquake rattled the Elgin area, the fourth one today. This one measured in at a 2.1. Early this morning, a 3.3 hit that same area, followed by two aftershocks. As News 19 meteorologist Alex Calamia tells us, many residents across the Midlands felt those earthquakes.
Well, many of us were in for a rude awakening last night. An earthquake hit Kershaw County again. This was a 3.3 at 1:32 in the morning at a depth of 3 kilometers below the surface. So it was a shallow earthquake, which means it was felt by many people. And that is what we're going to focus on. That 3.3 is the moment magnitude scale, but I want to focus on something called the community intensity scale, which takes your reports from the USGS and tries to quantify what that shaking felt like. And on this scale out of 10, it was a 4, which includes light shaking, which is enough to wake some people up, make rattle noises. I heard all of this. I woke up in Northeast Columbia and also heard some rattle noises. This swarm started back on December 27th, if you remember. That was also a 3.3, and then there were multiple aftershocks following it that were smaller. So we could expect something similar with this, a 3.3 this morning, and probably more to follow. For News 19, I'm meteorologist Alex Calamia.
Again, a 2.1 there happening about an hour or so ago. The quakes were felt across Kershaw, Richland, and Lexington counties. Here's what a few residents had to say about it.
I was just getting in from the concert last night, and usually I'm asleep by that time, and I got ready as soon as I laid in my bed. My whole house shook, almost like it was lifted up off the ground.
I was actually asleep. I just got to sleep, and then I felt the house shake, and I woke up, and then I was looking for my phone. I was scrambling. I said, what the world is that? So I got up, and I was looking around, and I found my phone. I turned my flashlight on, and I went. I was like, Dad, what was that? He goes, that must have been an earthquake, and that was actually the first one I've ever felt in my entire life.
Experts telling us tonight that these small quakes could be lasting for several more months, perhaps even for another year or longer.